Okay. Hi, guys. Oh, damn. These probably loud as shit. Sorry. Welcome back to another episode of Wisdom for Women. I am your host, Eris Simone, certified life coach, mental health professional, the founder of the Blue Heart Project, as well as the creator of Wisdom for Women. Today, we have another guest. You going to introduce yourself?
Oh, for sure. I definitely am. Hey, name is Daquan White, originally from Richmond, Virginia. I'm an Army veteran, entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur.
Period.
I got a club. I got trucking business. I got a clothing brand, as you see, Low Key Grinders. I got a little bit of a car group, I also got a community garden out in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I work with the inner city kids, teach them how to grow their own food, how to shoot films, how to properly handle firearms. Got a little military background, so we do have our own gun range. We take the kids to and show them how to, move, maneuver, and shoot. And just, be cognizant, and we also teach about finance literacy. Like, we big on unity and everybody bringing that, bringing it all together so we can all win together.
Jesus, what doesn't he do? I'm like, okay, you did that too? Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh, you did that too? Okay, great, cool. We're talking about spiritual warfare. First of all, I didn't know we was the same age. But we talked about that off the record. But so I just feel like it's so aligned and it's so perfect because obviously, you've experienced more life than I have in everything that you do. But being that we're, both the same age in similar industries and we're both like these figureheads or whatever, it come with a lot.
Whew.
And we don't talk about it. We just be like, yeah, we lit up.
Yeah.
And that be that.
Yeah,
and then
I don't see everything going behind the scene, what you got to deal with, all the burdens, all the problems. What we just said, boss,
yeah,
deal with everything.
What? You got to eat last every day. What? I'm going to use that. What you say?
Well, every day is a Monday? Yeah.
That's
every day is a Monday. I can't take that quote for myself. I'm going to say my mentor, Tony Brown, he gave me that quote. Because it was like when I first started working with him, right? Mm-hmm. I ain't going to say I was like, tripping about certain things, but I'd be like, I would do it, but I always kind of like complain a little bit because it'd be like going the extra mile sometimes. Like we already the extra mile, matter of fact, because I'm already from being in the military, I'm used to going the extra mile. Yeah. But he even make us go the extra mile. I'm like, bro, come on, it's Saturday, it's Sunday, it's Friday. He was like,
that's uncomfortable.
Yo, he like every day is a Monday. Once you get that in your head, you're gonna be a lot better. And then I
gotta grow.
Yo, I gotta grow. gotta grow.
But no, that's a gym. That's a gym for sure. You feel what I'm saying? And trying to just build these empires, these companies, being the one that people look to ultimately as well. It's like that's a whole different type of pressure. Yep. Really. You feel what I'm saying? Heavy is the head though.
And I don't think like we said, people don't really understand that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't even think I understood that myself when I was walking into it, all the pressure. Because like that's a whole, because people look at you and say, oh, you got this going on, you got this going on. Life must be great. You feel what I'm saying? You can't have no real problems. When I always see people like doing this and doing that, they get money or they doing this, and I'm like, man, what problems they got? They getting money, they ride around doing this.
Rich people problems.
Yeah. And it's like we don't want to act like those are real problems, but they are. They weigh on their mental just as poor people problems. Yeah. Poverty, whatever you want to call it. Like it weighs the same.
Yeah. No, for sure. But being that we're gonna start digging now. So I want to talk about the idea of, having a relationship with God, but also doing what we do. I want to talk specifically about being out here.
Okay.
And having that relationship. Because you love it out here.
I love it.
Y'all, he love Houston.
7 times in 1 year.
Like, I be like, oh my God. But you also love outside.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely an outside, nightlife type of person. I've been like that since I was about 13, 14.
Yeah. And I get it. Outside is fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, what we say, take me out the club. Take me out the trap. So I definitely get it. But, so for those that don't know, like I told y'all, I'm always be transparent and just give y'all my real testimonies because the goal is to help somebody else through their process. But the reality for me was even coming out here, 50% of the reason I moved out here was to what I thought was going to be build a life with my ex. And realizing, though, in that not happening and just doing the self-work to heal, understanding that God used him to lead me out here to build my own relationship with the Most High. Wow. wow, a slap in my face. Like, what? But it's just like, you know, when I think about the space that I was in when I first moved out here, you know, just, I said on the first episode, I talked about it a little bit, how I was actually depressed. I didn't recognize it as depression because I've been depressed before as an adolescent. Yeah. But at that time, I was like, you know, suicidal and having suicidal ideations. Yeah. This time, I was just partying my way through it, drinking my way through it. I was outside. I knew you about to say that. I was out. I'm talking about Tuesday, I'm outside. Thursday through Sunday, I'm outside. What?
And the spot you at, too, you in Houston, where it's just like, it's on Monday.
And I'm young. Yeah. I moved here when I was 23. Yeah. I moved here a month after I graduated from an HBCU. I've never lived in Richmond by myself. Yeah. I came from my mom's house, Dolo, out here, hours away, a flight away. My mom can't drive here. That's a 22-hour drive. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, in experiencing that though, but being so grateful of the process, because I talked about before how the girl I was when I first moved out here, the woman I am today, shitting on her. Yeah. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You feel what I'm saying? So although stuff didn't work out with him, I realized that it worked out exactly how it was supposed to. Because, you know, I would hear all the time, oh, you're so mature for your age. Oh, you're on it. Like, da-da-da-da. Like, if more girls thought like you, da-da-da. I've been like that all my life. I ain't had no choice to. My mom and my father bred me to be a winner. So, like, I didn't have no mediocre. Yeah. I couldn't even live in that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I would get in trouble for having a C on my report card. Like, punishment, taking a phone. So just having that experience and just coming out here, but realizing that I had those dark days when I was out here to find my relationship with God and to be broke down, to be built up to be the best version of myself. And I'm just getting started. I feel like that's the beauty in it. But you know what I'm saying? But like just even reflecting on how sad I was, the dark days, the lonely nights, like crying myself to sleep, all that good stuff. Well, it's not good, but but all of that is just like, you know, I'm stronger than I ever been. I'm wiser than I ever been. Like, I don't people please no more. I got boundaries now. No, I got non-negotiables. It's just like, what?
That. I like that. I love that.
And it's just like, the closer I get to God, I see vividly how lost everybody else is. And let me just say for the record, hi guys. I don't identify or subscribe to any one particular religion. Like, I'm saying God a lot, you know, Allah, the Most High, whatever the case may be. I'm a spiritual person. I know that religion was designed to keep us divided and separate as people. Obviously, we're stronger together. You know what I'm saying? But I would argue, shout out to Dr. Z. I would argue that it all leads to a greater place. So it's just like, why even get into specifics? But I just want to put it out there as a disclaimer. So don't flag me. Don't try to guess. I just let y'all know. So yeah. But I want to know about, you know, your experience in your relationship in operating in such a worldly industry like nightlife, but also having like a relationship with the Most High. What's your take on that? How do you deal with that?
I'm going to say it's a battle. Every single day, it's a battle. It's not one day that's not a battle. It's not a day that I go out there and it's like the flesh ain't calling me. It ain't calling my name to do certain things that I know I shouldn't be doing, or go in certain rooms I know I shouldn't be in. But like we said, we go through things sometimes. A lot of times we go through things that sometimes somebody give me a saying. They said, it's always working in my favor. Even when it's good, even when it's bad, it's always working in my favor. So sometimes God will burn me. You know what I'm saying? He burn me all the time. You know what I'm saying? He don't play with me. But one thing for sure I would say about God, and I'm going to say this too, it's crazy. We have the same belief. Like I believe in the Almighty, Most High. There is a God. There is somebody up there that's watching and making all this happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't prescribe to not listen to one religion, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely believe there is a higher power. He don't play with me. He don't play about me either.
Don't.
I'm telling you. I'm talking about as soon as I have a feeling that we always kind of know what we should and shouldn't be doing to some degree. Yeah. So every time I step out, he be like, instantly. I'm
pop that ass.
He don't play.
Because you know better. Because he know you know better.
He know I know better now. And I see other people doing stuff like, why you ain't punishing them? They don't
know better.
They don't know better, but he know I know better. You know what I'm saying? So, but being in nightlife, I have grown a lot. You know what I'm saying? Being having my own club and having to learn how to decipher where I need to be at and where I don't need to be at. Also understanding my value. You know what I'm saying? Being able to go through certain situations young help me not be out here like most guys would if they had a club. You feel what I'm saying? They be trying to sleep with everything, do everything. And I'm big in the community. You feel what I'm saying? I'm big with helping the kids out. I'm big with the youth, just whatever. So my mentor, he also put something on me when he was talking to me about like you can't have anything and everything attached to your name.
Because all you got is your name, really.
That's all you got. And if you got other people saying I had a piece of you in whatever form, fashion they had you, and they keep being able to say access to you, that's gonna bring your value down. Especially so for a man, it's really good for a woman to, not be around. But if a man can do it as well, that takes his value all the way up there. You know what I'm saying? It makes him feel like he damn near untouchable.
Yes. You know and that's so I don't think men understand, I would say the majority, because obviously we're not talking about you. But I don't think men truly understand how attractive that is as a woman. Like, I don't like no friendly ass nigga. Like, why can't you just slide into my dude DM and now he at your crib? Like, and I hate to go that far, but I used to have conversations with guys I've dated in the past, and the idea of like, yo, you being easily accessible like that, you're setting yourself up to get killed, robbed, set up, whatever the case may be. Rest in peace, my brother Breland. The Blue Heart Project going up, Breland. Oh my God. I just literally hear him saying that to me, whatever. But he was set up by a girl, killed. He's not here. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's you. And then it's just like, yo, like as a woman, like we're trying to trust y'all to lead us. If you allowing yourself to be any and everywhere and everybody to be around you, yo, like I'm not safe with you. I'm not safe with you. So how can I submit to you? How can I let you lead? How can I trust you if I don't even feel safe? If I feel like you always doing something. Yeah. Now, of course, this is life. We meant to live it. You feel what I'm saying? And as young as we are, we're definitely supposed to be outside having fun. But that's just my little TED talk.
But that's why I said, like I said, none of us are perfect. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not getting up here and down to nobody. I'm not even saying that I'm always making the right decisions. Right. Because sometimes we don't even know what exactly is the right decision to make. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. It's hard because I kind of have to be outside. You feel what I'm saying? I have to be in that life where it's like, I have to ask myself, where do I draw the line at? Okay, do I go to the after hour spot? Do I not go to the after hour spot? Do I go home after the club? You feel what I'm saying? Do I stay out? She want to dance, should I dance with her? Should I not dance with her? Should I be more, can I thought that person would open this door for me? Like, that's what things I have to think about when I'm going out and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. But like you said, I'm also having fun. Yeah. I am enjoying myself. It's work. Yeah. But I am enjoying myself. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and lie and be like, I'm at the after hour spot like,
No, he lit up, y'all, standing on couches. I seen him.
I'm lit. I mean, we be lit. You feel what I'm saying? So it is a balance. But I will say, before I had the club, I was going out, but nowhere near as much. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely going out, but it was some weekends I would sit out. Some weekends I was in the crib. Yeah. So I opened the club. In between weekends, I'm not outside. My weekends are on Thursday, and I'm outside from Thursday to Sunday. You know?
Yeah, for sure. No, I definitely get it. You said something earlier in regards to dealing with your flesh. Obviously, we know as spiritual people that is hence the spiritual warfare episode. That's a daily battle. That's a daily battle, especially in being young, because our hormones are raging and we look the best we ever gonna look. And
as a man, you don't want to miss out. You want to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Fruits of your labor.
You feel what I'm saying? All that, like the whole nine. So my question to you is like, what do you feel like in regards to not being a slave to your flesh? What do you battle with the most? Like, is it the women? Is it the drinking? Is it the, whatever? Like,
I'm gonna say it's all of it. You know what I'm saying? It's all of it. Like, I don't really smoke, so that smoke is not one of them things I'm really into like that. You know what I mean? And when we talking about women, I wouldn't say it's the women because and it can't just any woman access me, but the women that I see and I like, you know what I'm saying? Those are women that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Then being nightlife, I do like to drink. You know what I'm saying? I don't really drink during the week. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, when I'm on the weekends, I do like to drink. I've been drinking for a while. When I drink, I go out, I have a good time, and my friends drink too. And it's like my club is small, so my club is really like a very social club. Like you can really get social. You gotta interact. You gotta interact. So when I'm in there, sometimes people won't even go in there if I'm not in there. And when I'm in there, they expect me to party with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a vibe I kind of create when I'm in. It's not only me. We got my business partner, and we got my one of my friends, Jake. He worked there too. They create a vibe too. But it's like it's different between each person. You feel what I'm saying? So people come in there and they come and see Lingo. They come to party with Lingo. They don't want to hear
all that.
They don't want to hear I ain't drinking right now. They don't want to hear that.
I'm not coming if you're not there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I know it is. Yeah, I definitely feel it. I've been one of those.
Yeah.
But not too much on me. So
hold on. Me. I want to say this one little part.
Okay.
I want to answer a question all the way, but about the women, sex stuff like that. I will say like that can be a very trying, challenging thing because being a club owner and being young, you know what I'm saying. And I'm confident. You kind of had to pick a litter. You feel what I'm saying? So being in that kind of situation, it makes it hard because you don't have to. It makes it easy to reject, but it makes it hard because you also have.
They're looking to be chose by you.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different kind of atmosphere when you don't have to go out there and be on the prowl. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus. Wow. Yeah. I can't really imagine have the mentality of, if I just get the latest nigga in the city to get me, like I'm good. Like why can't you make yourself lit?
Yeah.
But, I get it, though. Different strokes for different folks. It's no shade to, the women that would rather just, rely on a man's success to, be their meal ticket. Do what you do. Just do it well if you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Like, and don't be half-stepping.
Don't be half-stepping. This is who I am. That's what I do.
But no, like, so, and just, being, I'm going to just say it, a lit nigga, and, me being a bad bitch. It's just like, I feel like me finding the balance in that is just like, first of all, standing on who I was raised to be. Like my morals, my values, my principles, my substance. You feel what I'm saying? And just leading with that though. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like being out here, we talked about it on the first episode, it's hundreds, thousands of beautiful women. I'm talking about drop dead, I be like, is she real? like that type of pretty. So it's just like also having the confidence too and knowing like, but it ain't even about what she look like.
It is not about what she look like.
Not you felt that in your spirit.
Man, I feel that in my spirit. These women, if you put the wrong, that's why I preach to my young guys I talk to. The wrong woman will destroy everything you have going on. I promise you. I'm on this podcast. If you don't catch none from me today, listen to that. Pretty please, like really vet these women before you lay down with them.
Yeah.
You do anything with them. You get in business with them. You take that rubber off. Before you do any of that, you please vet them thoroughly. Get to know them ins and out. You feel what I'm saying? Understand their conversation. Try to have certain conversations with them. If they can't have it, they do not need to be in your bed.
Early.
You know what I'm saying?
Early, guys. We got to stop just dating people. Like, don't get me wrong. If that's what you're doing, do that. Make that clear first date. I'm just dating to have fun. I ain't really looking for nothing serious. Cool. But have those conversations as early as you possibly can. A lot of the times, we end up in these toxic relationships, quote unquote, or we end up in these unhealthy relationships because we don't ask the right questions. It's not even because, oh, well, she a hoe, or, oh, he just toxic and he did me dirty. No, you didn't ask the right questions.
Yeah. And what you said earlier, non-negotiable. You feel what I'm saying? You got to have some non-negotiables on that table. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to really say it to the person. Just listen to the responses they have to your questions.
Right.
And you'll understand if they, because I'm going to say this for my men, sometimes women can be delusional. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell them exactly what you saying.
And I'm standing on it.
And they're going to hear and they're gonna hear something totally different. So you have to listen to them beyond what they're saying out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? And then how you make your decision on what you're going to do with them.
Dang, I do hate that for us, though. Because I'm not even going to sit up here and act like I don't be having my little, like, he don't mean that. What? He said it.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Exactly what he said. How you hear anything different? Well, maybe if we end up doing this and this, then he might. No, he said what he said.
He said what he said. Sis, he said, I'm not looking for a relationship. You chose to have sex with him. You chose to entertain him for months on end, and now you're mad a year later because he hasn't cuffed you yet.
It was a vibe.
But he said what he said.
Yeah.
It don't matter. I don't care if that nigga still send you flowers. Y'all go on dates every Thursday through Saturday, whatever. He still said he didn't want a serious relationship.
Is we wrong for that? Because we were talking about that.
I hate this. I just feel like I don't think y'all are wrong for it. However, I think it just needs to be boundaries y'all need to have if that's really how y'all feel.
Right.
Prime example. And I don't know what y'all do with y'all body parts, but I'm just saying. If you're not looking for a serious relationship, I don't think you should be having raw sex with her. No, he hated that. Oh my God. Oh.
No. Let me laugh.
But wait, I'm not done yet.
Okay,
I'm not done.
Go ahead.
So that's just number one. Because at the end of the day, regardless of, we fun, we whatever, that's an energy exchange. And she's trusting you with her body. Vice versa. But you don't want to be in a relationship with her? But you want her to trust you with her body? Her temple? Come on. It don't even make sense. Another example. If you don't want a relationship, stop doing relationship shit with her. It's okay to hang out. It's okay for y'all to kick it. It's okay for y'all to have stimulating conversation, whatever, cool. But y'all shouldn't be having a regular standing date night. That's for girlfriends. Y'all, I'm just saying, if I'm going to be accountable, y'all got to be accountable too.
I'm listening.
Don't be doing girlfriend, wifey stuff for a girl you're just having sex with. Like, and it's just a vibe. Don't take her to the family cookout. Her mama, your mom should not know her name. She damn sure shouldn't be meeting her. Like, it's like, let's all just be accountable. If that's not what you're looking for, your actions should say that. Not to just say treat her like a sneaky link, but I mean keep her in her place. That's, I feel like, will help women to not be as delusional. Because a man can literally date you for a whole year. Y'all going on dates. Y'all taking trips. Y'all having raw sex. Only thing y'all not doing is posting each other, to be honest. But that's not your girlfriend. She can't question you about other females. Come on now. Come on now. Are we being logical? Right. Niggas is silent. It's mute in this hole.
I'm let you talk. You feel what I'm saying? I got something to say.
But I'm just saying though, like, but I get it though. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all deal with y'all flesh in a whole different way. However, it comes to the reality of nobody wants to feel led on. You feel what I'm saying? And you also got to understand, too, you got to trust people's actions, not their words.
Right.
With that mentality, as a woman, I can see why a lot of more women be, like, delusional. Like, oh, well, he be saying this, child. But, I mean, he just booked us a trip to go to Jamaica. What? Come on now. Like, you can't even be mad at her. It's like, I mean, he acting like your boyfriend, so that's my boyfriend. That's my man.
That's my man.
My man. Like, what are you talking about? But I just feel like both parties, you feel what I'm saying? Because I don't want to make this gender role conversation because that's not why we're here. But I feel like in both situations, we both have to have the self-control and the discipline to understand that, okay, well, I want a relationship, hypothetically speaking. If I'm a woman and I'm grown and I'm making these decisions and I'm telling him, well, I'm ready for a relationship, if he does not want that, move on. Stop thinking y'all can change people. And that's women and men. You can't change that nigga, sis. You can't change that girl, sir. I understand you like, man, I mean, she's impressionable. I feel like I can mold her to my wife. You going to be mad as hell 5 years from now if she's still doing the same shit she was doing 5 years ago. Because you thought you could mold her. That's not your lane. Move on. Same stuff with the nigga. Oh, I just fell in love with his potential. He could be so great. Is he great, though? He's not a great nigga, so why do you expect greatness from him? But once again, this not a conversation about that. But that's all I'm saying about that. Like self-control, discipline. You feel what I'm saying? I get it. Like I'm a Scorpio. I love. I love all that gushy. Da, 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 da. I wrote poems for niggas and got it framed for them as a gift. Want my boyfriend? Not yet, cause I don't even get down like that. Niggas claim me. Sometimes niggas claim me that I ain't never even been with. But that's a whole nother episode for a whole nother day. But sidebar though, stop lying on y'all penis. Stop, men, cause men do that too. Yeah, stop doing that for real. And whoever see this, yeah, stop doing that. I just want to throw that in there. So going forward, I know that because I have my own struggles, I can't deal with anyone platonically or romantically that struggles in letting their flesh lead all the time. Like, you let flesh lead your whole life. You just don't got a conscience. You just okay with just doing shit and think about it later. And we grown? Absolutely not. You got to get around me. You ain't going to see me like that. Because we talked about before how, I personally don't believe you are who you hang around, but I do know that people's mess will rub off on you.
So,
and that's real. You feel what I'm saying? And I do know too. I agree with Darius when he was like, the people you do hang around influence your decision making. You might not be one to go outside tonight. All your niggas like, bro, we lit. I just took out 10,000 ones. We at 29 tonight. We fucking up the city. You like, shit, I'm stepping. What you mean? I'm stepping. Like, what are you talking about? That what? Like, no. So, but I get it though. You feel what I'm saying? Because, like I said earlier, like I'm a Scorpio. I love getting my ego stroked. I love stuff like that. But at the same time, it's just like in my own evolution now, I just care more about what people can do for me mentally and spiritually. If you can't even talk to me like that, you don't got no business being around me. So I feel like what I'm experiencing, or what it sounds like we both kind of are aligned with an experience, is just like the gradual erosion of ego. Like, I've never really been too prideful. That ain't even me. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Like, and I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. Yeah. But also understanding that everybody's not there and having grace for them. And I feel like that's like such like a pro and a con with me, because I used to overdo that. Like, oh, you're human. I'm going to give you grace. God loves us enough to love us unconditional. So why can't I love other people unconditional? Because people need conditions.
For sure. I always say this, you don't exist. My bad.
But no, like, so it's just like, how do you feel like, with you and just like, because obviously you're a man. So it's just like, how do you walk that line? Or maybe you find yourself teetering and tottering between the idea of like, I know right from wrong. I know that this can possibly affect me negatively. Like, fuck, man. Like, oh.
Saying it to what? Just the flesh?
Yeah.
Just the flesh? All right. I feel like
flesh and ego.
Ego ain't really too much of a thing. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I don't put myself in situations to potentially harm me or others, because I do have a team of people up under me, you know what I'm saying? Beside me, up under me, whatever you want to look at it, and they my family, you know what I'm saying? Some of them are younger than me. And they look to me for guidance. I look to my mentors for guidance. So it's like, I can't let them see me constantly making mistakes or let my ego, you know what I'm saying, trump everything else. I got to be the one that's level-headed, because they're going to follow my direction by what I do, not just what I say. You know what I'm saying? So they don't really get too much. Now, my flesh, that can be a little bit weaker. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to learn how to battle between that and stuck between, I'm young, live, do what you do, and also like, understanding that, people are watching, and you got to be careful what you do and what you don't do, and you don't need to be doing just not like I never was supposed to do anything, but when I say anything, I mean anything within, my level of, left and right already. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be out here doing anything. You got to just, get better with it as time goes on. It is a battle. Every day is a battle. Like,
that's so refreshing to hear, because it's just like, I feel like most men is just like, let their flesh lead, let their ego leave. Like, I would even argue, They gonna hate me for this one. But I'm gonna say it because y'all need to hear it. I would argue that most men are literally with the women that they're with because of how they stroke their ego. Because of what they do for them. Not because he like you as a person or he love you for who you are. He loves how you show up for him. He loved that you cook all the time. He loved that you know how to do this, that, and the third in the bedroom. He loved the idea of you. He loves how you look on his arm. But you, your mind, your all that, I would argue that. Just because it's just like, and I get it. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, I feel like you setting yourself up to live a miserable life. I feel like you're setting yourself up to constantly be cheating because that's not where you really want to be at. You just doing it because it makes sense to where you at in life. You feel what I'm saying? But I just wanted to speak on that because that was really refreshing to hear, especially like with you being so young. You feel what I'm saying? I definitely feel like you got the one up on niggas for real, having that mindset because who child niggas be lost. Even Unc and them be lost.
But like I said, I do gotta get better though with that flesh part. You feel what I'm saying? And then like I would say honestly, I do need help defining completely like what is okay and what's not. And of course it's something we already know, like you know that's not okay, but it's some things it's like that might not be okay for the mass majority, but is it okay? It's for me. You feel what I'm saying? Is it okay at all? You feel what I'm saying? I do struggle with that. You know what I mean? So.
I feel like that's just where, like, you know, your discernment comes in, though. Like, thank God for discernment because literally you know because you feel it. Sometimes you don't, depending on your state of being. Like, I know for me, once again, telling y'all exactly what it is. I know for me, my state of discernment is completely shocked when I'm drunk. I don't have one for real. Like, I know not to do nothing to, like, kill myself or anything like that. But, like, I do whatever I want. Whatever when I'm drunk, my flesh is leading. Like, literally. You see me. Not terribly, guys. I know how to act. Yeah. But but I'm just saying, it ain't all that. But I'm just saying, like, when I'm lit up, I'm lit up. You can't talk to me. Stunner shades on. Yeah. I don't see y'all. Yeah. I'm doing me. You feel what I'm saying? But I do know why Darius put the shades down, y'all? I'm weak. No, but really understanding though, like, you know, if you don't take your spirituality and your evolution and, you know, that constant fight of like, you know, your spirit versus your flesh serious, like you gonna die like that.
For sure.
Like if you don't, Megan Ashley, shout out to Megan Ashley on the KFS podcast, one of my favorite podcasts, manifesting working with y'all soon, with B. Simone and Megan Ashley, her best friend. I'm a fan of B. Simone, but Megan, her mind, like even if I don't work with her, I would just love to just talk to her because she a water sign too. If y'all don't know, I'm a Scorpio, we a water sign. I know it don't sound like we is, but we are. How deep she can just go, like, but anyway. She said on one of the recent episodes that if you don't change, you will die like this. Think about that. Because if you're not growing, you complacent. And if you complacent, you in one space. And staying in that one space, time not promised, tomorrow not promised, you going to die like that. I couldn't imagine being one of those people that would have and should have and could have, but because I didn't really understand the idea of all of this is spiritual and opportunities are from the divine, whether people want to acknowledge it or not, I ain't do nothing with my life. That's you literally setting yourself up to live in misery, in regret more so, but you're gonna die miserable. They said, it's a phrase out that says like the graveyards are like the richest places on the planet. Not because of people dying with their jewelry and you better put my chain on me when I go, but people dreams and their ambitions. They never did it because they was scared of what everybody else was going to think. They never tried it because, well, that ain't going to make me money to start off with. I got to feed my family. Do both. Do both. It's 24 hours in one day. You just have to allocate time for what you... People make time for what they want to make time for. You feel what I'm saying? So just gave y'all a little gem. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, graveyards. Y'all know y'all heard it first. But no, seriously. And I just want to like just say too, like, you know, in choosing spirit over flesh, although it's very hard, it's so rewarding. It's so rewarding, yo. Like, and like we said, you know, we spiritual. We don't do the whole one boop thing, da 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 da. But I will say, in surrendering my life over to God, after I just felt so defeated. Like, I'm talking about, I remember calling my mom back in February, like, I want to come home. I want to come home. If this is what Houston is, if everything gonna keep going like this, I want to come home. And I had no intentions of ever moving back in my mama's house or ever going back to Richmond or anything like that. But that's how low of a state I was in. You feel what I'm saying? And then I just felt like ain't nobody around me really care. On top of that, like, it's just like, you know, obviously people see me and, you know, we talked about earlier, like, they just figure, oh, I got everything figured out because they hear how I talk and whatever. But, like, everything was depleting. Like, everything was depleting at that time. And I just had a lot going on. And it's just like nobody cared. Or everybody cared about the wrong stuff. It's like, yo, like, this is my life. Like, y'all weren't there when I was building up to come out here. So y'all really don't get how this is really affecting me mentally. And if your mind not right, how my grind gonna be right?
Jim?
Another gym.
Clip it up.
I just be I'm just saying though, like in real time, but I will say, like, and just being like, you know what, God, have your way. Have your way. Like, just like, please have your way.
So you feel like this your season where it's kind of just like block all distractions out. We ain't none of that. I ain't trying to go there. I ain't trying to be there. I'm trying to be here building.
What I told a friend of mine and my mother, I don't mind occasionally doing worldly stuff with people that are not of this world. But worldly stuff with people that just don't even get where I'm at, that don't respect where I'm going, that don't care to even have the conversation with me about why I'm doing this or moving like this, absolutely not. You got to get the fuck around me.
Damn, my bad.
But for real.
No, because I ain't gonna lie, that was powerful. I think I needed to hear that. You know
but seriously, because it's a difference. Like, you know, I used to beat myself up so bad being young. Like, I just don't get it. And, you know, but it's because I'm not of this world. Okay. I'm in this world, duh. But I'm not of it, though.
Okay. So when you do decide to indulge, whatever it is, drinking, whatever you do, out party with, you want to indulge with people with the same mindset as you.
If I can party with you, I should be the people I party with going forward. I want to also be able to have insightful and stimulating conversations with. I don't want to just like have people in my life that, oh, I can call her for the bullshit, or I can call him if I want to do this. No, I want everybody in my life to be well-rounded. I fully understand that people are put in your life for different purposes and reasons. However, going forward, other people that don't fall in that category, they cost too much. It costs too much, and I don't got it, and I don't got it.
Preach.
I don't have the time to waste anymore. I'm not dimming my light no more for nobody to make them feel comfortable. I'm not using my vocabulary no more because you don't know what I'm saying, and because you don't understand what I'm saying, you're so offended and you're so triggered. Like, it's just a lot I'm not doing no more, bro. Like, I did all of that in high school. I decided in college I'm not dimming my light no more. I experienced some things when I got out here, and I found myself like around some of the same type of girls, and it's just like I'm not doing it no more. I did that when I was 16 and 17. What am I doing that at 24, about to be 25 for? If you don't get it, that ain't even on me.
So let me ask you this: so how close to that do they have to be though? Like, because everybody's, of course,
everybody on their journey.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody on their own journey. They're not going to be exactly on the level you at. Some going to be above. Some going to be below. You feel what I'm saying? Some people still going to be figuring it out. I mean, we obviously the ones that's a straight no. But, like, what people is kind of like, okay, you can still come rock with me. You ain't all the way there, but you there.
Understanding. Because going forward, I'm no longer over-explaining and reiterating. And finding myself talking to you, and I'm having this genuine moment with you, and it's just going through one ear and out the other.
Right. Once I explain, if you keep moving this way, hey,
I love you to death.
Move all the way.
And I love you to death, and I release you but love. But once again, I don't have time to have nobody around me that's blocking the blessings that God got for me. Because people be real life blessing blockers. Yeah. Because God know what? If I bless you like this now, and you got these people around you, they gonna benefit off this blessing, and they're not even for you. That's not even your tribe. Them not even your people. I heard conversations that you ain't hear talking about what God be saying to me. So it's just like, I feel like that for me is the silver lining. Like, if you can understand and you can respect where I'm at and also understand that you're not where I'm at, we can definitely coexist. Now, we probably won't be the closest. We probably won't talk every day. I mean, I don't talk to nobody every day except for my really good friend, Isaiah. And my other friends and stuff too. My tribe knew who they is. I ain't about to do personal shout out. That's ghetto. I'm trying to evolve, guys. But yeah.
Man, this help us man out. You feel what I'm saying? So, do you feel like
here we go.
Men of whatever caliber that we want to send in, high value, whatever they are, should only indulge in women of that mindset, even if it's casual, even if, you know what I'm saying, we're not going to put no labels on him, but even if he's type of man that likes to indulge in women sometimes, he might, women, you feel what I'm saying? He might have most women he mess with or whatever like that. That's what he into. It's cool. Everybody different. Should he only indulge with women of that mindset and not mindset only, even if it's a casual thing?
It depends. It depends on what he wants. I feel like it depends on how serious he takes the energy around him. If he doesn't really care too much about having different types of energies and frequencies around him, then cool, do what you do. But understand that's going to come with repercussions in some way, shape, or form. Okay. So even if it's casual, at the end of the day, if you're indulging in this woman, whether it be intimate or not, some of her mess may get on you. You might got to mop the floor for her right quick. Just because I would assume that if you're this high value person, you care about people you deal with in any capacity. Yeah. So you would feel, I would think, morally obligated. You're not ready to just be dealing with her casually and she like, oh, I'm getting evicted. You're not ready to just watch her be homeless. Dang, man. I would think if he really high value, because we're not talking about high value in regards to finances. We talking about in regards to character.
You just said something.
I'm just saying. It depends on how serious you take that. Me personally, I know it's certain men I can't date. Right. Because they just not gonna get it. I know that when I talk about how, the Blue Heart Project is gonna be a multi-billion-dollar corporation by the time it's all over, that makes a lot of men intimidated. Mm-hmm. That makes a lot of men feel like you doing too much. How I'm gonna be a boss and it makes it triggers men that lack vision. Right. That lack ambition, that lack drive, that lack know-how to even build their own empire. Can't date those types of men. Can't date those types of men as to where my potential success is a threat. Right. What? So when I get there, you gonna be doing what that lets me know is when I get there, you gonna do whatever to make yourself feel like more of a man. Yeah. I don't know if y'all have watched Madam C.J. Walker's story on Netflix. Mm-hmm. Definitely tap into that. As we know her by her ex-husband name. C.J. Walker was her husband. Mm-hmm. Whole company was built off his name. However, because she was so busy being a visionary, being a boss, running the company, building up from the start with him, what he do? He started sleeping with one of her workers. Cause she made him feel more like a man. Right. And I say this to say, now, do I feel like it's wrong to intentionally emasculate men? Absolutely. But at the same time, if my drive and my ambition and my vision intimidate you, you're not for me. Right. You should probably deal with a woman that will just let you lead and do whatever that suits the vision you have for your life. But me, I know where I'm going. So either you gonna be a boss with me, or go let some man that actually deserve me and can handle me have me. Right. But the whole wasting time thing, because I call myself in the last couple of weeks opening myself up to casually date, but I can't. I can't. I'm a lover girl.
So like.
But does that answer your question?
Yeah. So based off what you said, you pretty much saying the sex may be worth it, but the headache not.
It just all depends on what.
Is that what we tell the young guys, the men out here?
I mean, this sex. I mean, but because let's be talk. Are we being for real?
We being for real.
Sex to y'all is not. Sex to y'all is completely different from sex for women.
Right.
Sex after y'all orgasm, that's a wrap. Close the curtains. So I mean, for real, bro. Like, if you don't go beat one out or go hit a jank that's actually worth your energy and call it a day, because the idea of you even putting yourself in potential harm or a potential she can drain your energy or she can potentially be a liability, that's insane. I don't think a smart man should do that or would do that. But I get it though, you know. The girls be bad, bodies be bodying, they be smelling all good, hair laid, you feel what I'm saying? Ooh, sometimes, you feel what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. Oh yeah, sorry guys, I'm bisexual, so I just had a little moment if that wasn't known. But so I get it. You feel me? But is it worth the headache? Absolutely not. But it depends on what is a headache to you. What is a headache to you? Because a headache to you might not be a headache to the next man. You feel what I'm saying? Even if we talking financially, say you meet a girl, you feel what I'm saying? It just so happened that her rent late. If you a multimillionaire, you gonna throw her that little $1,300 and move her along. But to the man that's late making less than 6 figures a year, whoa, that's a headache. You want a band of the money I just worked hard for? No. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so it just depends. It depends on where he at in his life. For real, for real. I mean, because like we said, everybody's problems is not problems to everybody.
Yeah. I know we can't go on this forever and ever, so when we get offline, I'm definitely going to talk to you about this more. Insight. Yeah.
But no, so in regards to just wrapping everything up, guys, you know, in our journey of spirituality and dealing with the warfare that we deal with on a day-to-day basis, it's just like, you know, the process is lifelong. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the hard work, though, is worth it. And when I say the hard work, the real work, I'm talking about identifying the root of your hurt, reflecting on it, becoming self-aware, understanding, too, that the outcome is you becoming the best version of yourself. So, I mean, I say all that to say, man, find your source. Find some sort of source that is higher than you, because you can't just be dependent on you, because what if everything crumbles in your life? Then what? Then what? You feel what I'm saying? Once again, I just want to reiterate the fact that all of this is from the divine. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Even this relationship that you and I have, you feel what I'm saying? Meeting the videographer, just everything is spiritual, regardless if people want to identify it as that or not. I also, though, believe that you have to tap into your inner God or inner goddess. The goal for Wisdom for Women, once again, I want to reiterate, is to bring women back into their goddess consciousness and understand that you got power in you. But if everybody around you, and so get away from people that don't see it or don't want you to see it. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless of what your circumstance is. So, do you have anything to leave with the people?
Thank you, honestly.
You're welcome. Thank you.
This conversation, I know we both, like, we always talking, we always, going back and forth and building each other. But, like, especially some last points you were saying is, like, I don't know if you can understand, but those things that I was struggling with. That's why I really was asking, not only for you to answer, for them to hear
not
too.
I'm helping you heal.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, so I just, going forward, man, I want you all to just be cognizant of decisions you make. You feel what I'm saying? Tap in more to your spirituality so you can really understand what you need to be doing and what you don't need to be doing. Understand and focus on your purpose not only guides you to what you need to be doing, it shows you exactly what you don't need to be doing, what you don't need to be at, who you don't need to be around, what you don't need to be even involving yourself with in environments. You feel what I'm saying? Will save you a lot of headache. You know what
I'm talking about, just to pick off back real quick, just being in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people can cost you your life.
Your life.
Your life. Your life. Not some money, not your car, not a broken arm or something because you didn't fought, a broken nail, whatever, your life. So this is serious, y'all. This is real life. We growing up. We got to get it together. And I understand that, like you said earlier, we all not in the same place spiritually and mentally. That's okay, but get somewhere. Like, put the work in to get somewhere. Don't be okay with being complacent. And stop focusing so much on one area of your life. But we've been going off on a couple tangents. But I hope the message was delivered.
Follow me on social media, Instagram, Lead Motivator, Facebook, Daquan White, TikTok, Daquan, Lead Motivator. Follow me on all platforms, especially Instagram. I really
now you forgot.
Yeah, follow me though.
Thank you so much for coming. Gracing us with your presence. This was another episode of Wisdom for Women. I am your host, Eris Simone. See y'all next Friday.